Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the Mighty Jingles. Yes, I know. Weird schedule this week, but funny story about today's video. So, yesterday was a really busy day. A whole bunch of things all just happened at the same time yesterday. So I was in and out of the house all day just doing stuff. And all throughout the day I couldn't help but think, I've forgotten something. And yesterday was also weekly raid night with my World of Warcraft guild. It was like halfway through fighting the third boss, and I suddenly thought, shit, I haven't done a video for tomorrow. And I had to wait until after the raid before I could actually start making the video that you're watching right now. And by the end of the raid, it was midnight, and I was exhausted. So I'm kind of sleep deprived because it was a really busy day. I was up really early and I didn't finish until really late. So I'm sitting here recording this, suffering from a low level of sleep deprivation and hunger because I haven't actually eaten anything yet either. I'm just saying this in advance because the commentary today is there's a distinct chance that it's going to be slightly less coherent than normal. And yeah, I know, I don't set a particularly high bar when that sort of thing's concerned in the first place, so this might be tragically bad. Sorry. Anyway, what's going on today? This is Prussian Joe in the AMX ELC BIS. In fact, he's in a platoon of 2 AMX ELC BISs. And he's here in this Tier 5 battle on the Siegfried Line map. I like Tier 5. Because it's Tier 5, I think almost all of the tanks present in this battle actually existed in one way or another, which is, you know, the higher up the tiers you go, the less you're able to actually say that. I'm not too sure about these BT-47s though. I've never heard of them. But we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And I'm sure that Prussian Joe here is glad that these are the scouts that he's facing on the enemy team, because, you know, notoriously shit Russian optics, they probably don't have great view range. You know, I think he hit him. That was a good shot. He obviously couldn't see the other BT-47, but it was fairly obvious where he was hiding. Took a shot into the bush, the guy instantly appeared, scurrying around like a rat up a drain pipe. I'm pretty sure he hit him. The enemy team do have an ELC as well, of course, which is a significantly more dangerous scout than either of these BT-47s appear to be. They've got peculiar names as well. I mean, they're in a platoon together, so they're obviously a team. One of them's called, yeah, there he is, Tregor or something. Oh, what a shot! The other one's just called Wife. I think they may know each other. So, yeah. What are those BT-47s anyway? I'm not sure I remember them. I mean, I know the BT-7. Oh, good shot on the Shermans as well. Was the BT-47 some kind of like Christmas reward tank that most people just immediately sold and took the free garage slot? Well, is it like a BT-7 but with a howitzer? That does seem vaguely familiar. I could probably look it up and find out, but I mean, it's half past midnight. Nobody's got time for that. I just need to get this video done. Trust me, by the way, this is a spectacular battle. Prussian Joe here. Well, you'll see. Things are starting to go pretty badly for the team. They're 3 kills to 6. Trust me, things are going to get significantly worse before they start getting any better. That AT2 over there. I mean, this is only a Tier 5 battle. You'd be appalled at how much gold ammo is getting flung around down here at Tier 5, by the way. I mean, you kind of expect it at Tier 10, because the whole Tier 10 economy is based around flinging gold ammo at everybody. But down here at Tier 5, it is shocking. Not so much evidence of it yet, but trust me, you're not going to have to wait long. So things are actually going shockingly bad here. They're down 5 kills to 9. See what he's doing here? He's guesstimating that that is where the enemy ELC is. And of course, because of that tall tree, because of the various differences in elevation between where he is and where he was shooting at, that tree actually blocked. Just in case the enemy ELC was in there. Couldn't see through the tree at who was shooting at him, so he got away with that, shooting in open ground in the middle of an open field without being spotted by anybody. I suspect Prussian Joe here may know what he's doing. We shall see. Despite the team pulling back 1 kill, knocking out that AT2, they're still 3 kills behind, and there's a KV1 charging into the cap. They're clearly coordinating here, that 1-2 shot there resulting in the kill on the KV1 from the 2 ELCs. Friendly artillery there, fixing bayonets, trying to defend himself. The Stug over there, however, is going to be a significantly more dangerous threat with its very accurate and rapid firing 75mm gun. Takes out the enemy ELC first, of course, and now it's time to pull the old hippie shake, because I guarantee... Actually, no, it's true that the Stug was shooting at an ELC, it just wasn't Prussian Joe. It was Third Light and the other one, so Third Light has gone down. It's just Prussian Joe and 2 artillery, and I'm pretty sure the Bishop is spotted. That shot sailed right over the top of the enemy artillery, which was extremely unfortunate. The friendly Bishop goes down, taken out by that Stug 3, who's having a field day perched on that hill overlooking the cap circle. And now it's just 1 artillery and Prussian Joe left. He's going to go for the T1. This is going to get him spotted and probably shot up by the Stug. All the Stug's there. He's facing the other way. You can kill the T1 in 1 shot. You cannot kill the Stug. He takes the shot. Now he needs to get out of there. The Stug's turning around. It does get a hit. Oh, look at that. Gold ammo. We'll question the Stug's ammunition choice in the moment. For now, Prussian Joe's going to have to work real hard to not die in the next 15 seconds. As he's the last one left alive against 4 enemies. And they are all shooting at him and hitting him. Tracks blown off by the Stug. More gold ammo. Repair kit used. He's doing the hippie shake like his life depends on it, because it does. But the Bishop is right next to him and he's actually getting spotted by artillery here. But if he stops to turn and aim at anything right now, he's going to die. He's got a little bit of breathing space here, certainly not from the Stug, but possibly the Sherman in this bit of dead ground or lower ground on the other side of the embankment in the middle of the field. I think he might now just about be out of range, certainly out of spotting range of the Bishop. The Bishop as artillery, it doesn't have great spotting range. The Stug's coming after him though, and you just know that right now the enemy team are saying no cap, kill all, and I'll bet you the Stug's the cheerleader for that particular sentiment, because he's coming right after him. The Wallet Warrior and the Stug, here he comes, he's thirsty for another kill. I mean, by all means, you know, equip some gold ammo, because you might end up in a tier 7 battle. I get it. But in a tier 5 battle with that gun, shooting at a tank with 25mm of armour, what do you need gold for? Remember kids, only 5% of all ammo fighting this game is gold. Oh, perfect shot. You see how he waited until the Stug was on the other side of a bush so he could fire without getting spotted? Stug thinks he's hiding behind the bunker. He didn't see him. It's going to take 1 more hit, but he's got the advantage. There he goes. Beautiful. So now it's 1 Sherman and 2 artillery. But the second shot did get him spotted, and it's 2 artillery. Which means... There it is. Damn, that was close. And there's the Sherman. And it's only now that somebody's figured, and it's going to be one of the artillery, maybe it's a good idea to actually win, rather than trying to chase down the last kill. So he's ignoring the Sherman, because he can outrun the Sherman, and he doesn't need to kill him. What he's going to need to do is reset that cap. But he's fast enough, and he has plenty of time, since there are 2 surviving artillery. The Sherman's on the field, heading south trying to find him, but for some reason only 1 of the artillery has actually bothered to get off its arse and make it to the enemy cap circle, or, you know, from Prussian Joe's perspective, the friendly cap circle. So he's got all the time in the world. Nothing visible from up here. He can afford to go around, because let's face it, based on his last reported position, whoever's in that cap circle, and it's going to be one of the Bishops, he's not going to be looking this way, is he? And Joe has the time. There he is. This might take 2 shots. Yeah. Yeah, it will. But again, He kept the trees in the way. The bishop didn't see him. So he's got enough time to position behind another bush, get the killing shot off, again, without being seen. You have to wonder. I mean, you know what the Sherman's doing. He was heading south looking for him. And now he's probably heading back over here, again, looking for him after he just took out the first bishop. But you have to wonder, what the hell's the other bishop doing? You can see his last reported position on the map on the southern edge of the town, and that was ages ago. There is no reason why he couldn't have been in the cap circle with the other artillery. And don't forget, Joe killed that other well, he didn't kill it, but he reset the capture with 18 seconds to go. If both of the artillery had gone for the cap while the Sherman was chasing Prussian Joe down, then this match would have already been over. Prussian Joe would have... Well, he might have gotten one of the resets off, and there's the Sherman. Good hit. Now he needs to get out of there. He would have probably gotten one of the resets off, but he wouldn't have had the time to double around and come at the cap circle from the other side. He would have had to approach it straight on, and there would have been an excellent chance that he would have gotten killed with two artillery sitting there with bayonets fixed waiting to shotgun him. But whatever the other bishop... Whoa, there's the Sherman. Oh, he was lucky to get that shot off first. But whatever business the other bishop had that's kept him completely incognito for the last, I don't know, 4 minutes. When he... There he is. I thought maybe he'd gotten himself stuck or he'd flipped over, but no, he's basically spent 4 minutes to travel 100 meters. I don't know. Maybe he had to go AFK. It happens. Somebody, an Amazon delivery, he had to go and answer the door, whatever. I don't know. But it's basically cost his team the match. I mean, you know, you can't lay it all at the feet of the enemy bishop. And he might still, let's face it, he's not going to, is he? The ELC's 90mm gun has a long aiming time, but it's not as long as the aiming time of, well, it has to be pointing in the correct direction in order for the aiming time of the bishop's artillery piece to even be a factor. And of course, well, it wasn't. So, yeah, 9 kills. 1 kill short of a Pools medal. He's just going to have to be happy with the Ace Tanker, Radley Walters, Pascucci's medal, High Caliber, Top Gun, Tank Sniper, it's one you don't see every day, and Defender. I'd go into more detail about the post-battle results, you know, 9 kills, 3,000 damage, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm an old man, and I need to go to bed. So you're just going to have to be satisfied with this. Incredibly well done, Prussian Joe. Very entertaining to watch. Congratulations on a fantastic result. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed it, because that's it for today. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.